Hey guys, and welcome to my 34-week update. I have a lot to talk about this week, so I am gonna film this really quick for you. I am a little bit over 34 weeks, but a lot has changed in this last week, which is really surprising to me because in the first and second trimesters, it really kind of seemed like the weeks blended together. But this week, I have been feeling a lot more pelvic pain, and I did go to my doctor, and I was really hoping that she would take my cerclage out because I feel it. I definitely feel it. It's very tight, it's very tense, it's very tender, and I know like when that intensity is there and then the cerclage is removed, that like intensity can go away, kind of like when you have to go to the bathroom really bad and then you relieve yourself and it feels much better. That it's the same thing. And it was this way with my first son, Bryce, at 35 weeks, and I was like, please, like, let's take this out. And we did. We took it out at 35 weeks with him, and we will be taking it out at 35 weeks with this baby. She wanted me to get through one more week, but when I move, I can feel it. If I'm walking around, I can feel it. And I have a toddler to take care of. So it's just like baby's heavier, taking care of a toddler. By the end of the day, my pelvic bone hurts so bad. And I told her that by my hip flexor and like where your round ligament pain is, I feel like there's a shoulder or a hand there because I feel tons of movement. And she kind of like looked at me like, oh yeah, sure. And then she really felt like she was feeling where baby was, and his head is really low. She said, yep, that is probably a shoulder or a hand or something that I'm feeling super low. And last night when I was laying in bed after a long day of moving around, I could feel like this on each side of kind of where my hip flexors are, pelvic bone area. I could just feel this like motion, like he is just getting settled in to where he needs to be. And my kicks are also a lot lower, which I'll show you guys in my belly shot. I weigh 155 pounds. This is the heaviest that I have ever weighed, but I feel so dang good. Like, I drink a lot of water. I feel like my weight gain is at a good place. I'm not self-conscious, but it is my heaviest weight. And I'm gonna try to keep it under 160 for this pregnancy, but had to clear out my memory card. But I was talking about weight gain. I'm gonna try to keep it under 160, and I'm just gonna continue to drink water, eat what sounds good, because I'm starting to lose my appetite again. I still am loving like ice water, fizzy drinks, sparkling water. That's still my craving for this week, but my appetite has gone down a lot. My stretch marks are starting to become a lot more apparent. I probably have more stretch marks. Just my body type. Like, there's so many people who are like, do this and you won't get stretch marks, and it's just a bunch of crap because I do all the things and still have stretch marks. It's just genetic and it'll be fine. And what else did I wanted to talk to you guys about? So next week I will have my ditch the stitch day, and usually when they remove the stitch, the cerclage, they check you. So I will be interested to see if I dilate right away. With my son, I dilated 2-3 centimeters like immediately after it came out, and I was 80% effaced. Naps aren't happening every day this week. I noticed I wasn't sleeping as well at night when I was taking naps. So I nixed the nap and have been staying awake, doing some work during nap time, and then when like at the end of the day, I'm super tired, I come upstairs, go to bed, and I sleep pretty much through the night, except I do wake up to have to pee all the time, which is typical in pregnancy. And also my tip to you mamas who are pregnant and getting up and peeing all the time, don't look at your phone. Like, I think it's just like looking at your phone to see what time it is for you to go when you go to the bathroom. How frequently you're getting up is gonna frustrate you when you see like, oh my gosh, I was seriously up 45 minutes ago or whatever. It's gonna frustrate you. But also, if you just walk to the bathroom, try to keep minimal light on, you'll be able to fall back to sleep a lot faster. I know a lot of ladies will like look at their phone, see what time it is, and that blue light from the phone is the worst. It's gonna trigger your brain to start waking up, and then you're not gonna be able to fall back into a deep sleep right after. So I literally like wake up, zombie walk to the bathroom, and then I go to the bathroom, and then I go right back to bed, and I try to keep like all the lights off. And so this was just like the last 2 nights. I've laid down in bed kind of like immediately after we put Bryce down, and I lay down, and there's always something where I'm like, I need to go and I forgot to take my progesterone, I want a snack, I need more water or something. And if I stand up and get up, I'm literally walking like I've rode a horse for 2 years. Like, my legs have to be out in like a squat position, and I waddle until like it's not achy anymore, and then I can kind of walk a normal pregnancy waddle. And that is my 34-week update. Like, I feel like things are so different. I mean, we've got everything that we need set up. Hospital bag is starting to get packed. I'm going to be doing a hospital bag video because I feel like first time moms take advice from the second time moms of what to bring to the hospital, because really in reality you need a small amount of items for you, a small amount of items for baby, and take what the hospital has. Like, you really don't need to bring that much. So I'll be doing a hospital bag, and yeah, we have the bassinet set up. I wish I would have bought with my first pregnancy the Halo swivel bassinet so then I could use it twice, but I'm thinking this is gonna be maybe my last pregnancy. And so I bought that one because it is a bassinet, and then it also has a bouncy seat, which is also a swing. And it's Graco. I liked it because it was multi-functional, and in our old house it was really tiny, so I didn't want to buy a bunch of different baby things. I kind of wanted a lot of combo stuff. So that one does its job, and it's fine and great. With Bryce, he was in it for the first 2 weeks of his life, and then we went to the rock and play because he developed a reflux, and the rock and play was the best for him. I'm gonna try that first with the baby and see how it goes. So yeah, we're like ready and prepared. The only part that just gives me so much anxiety is like, how is it gonna work from the moment I need to go to the hospital, you know, making sure Bryce is taken care of. Like, are my parents gonna be answering their phones? Because they don't always do that. You know, is one of the friends that I asked to, like, hey, you know, maybe keep your phone on once the cerclage come out, like, is it gonna work to like sync up with them, or is it gonna just be we have to bring him to the hospital and he will have to wait till like my mom comes and gets him, or Sean, or like, I just don't know how that transition is going to happen from the moment of like, I'm in labor, we need to get to the hospital. Because with your first, obviously you don't have another child to be concerned of, so that's causing a little bit of anxiety. But I know, like, you can't really plan for it much. You can plan as best as you can for different scenarios, but it's gonna happen and it'll all work out. And we do have a really lot of great people in our lives that live close to us that are more than happy to help out with Bryce if needed. So I know it'll all be fine. I'll finish with a belly shot. Like, this hurts so bad to move my pelvic bone. Like, he is low. He is really, really, really low. Should I adjust this for you guys here? There. So even though my belly doesn't seem like it's drop too much. I have a very short torso. My kicks used to be up here, and now kicks are right here. And this is very soft, and this is super hard. And this is where I feel kicks, and right down here is where I feel little shoulders moving around. So, who knows? I've followed 2 of my incompetent cervix friends, and they have made it to 39 weeks. And I'm like, I have no idea what that would be like. I have a feeling we're gonna be around 36 weeks when this baby decides to come. But thank you guys so much for watching. I truly, truly love giving these pregnancy updates to you as to connect with you guys, and also as a memory for myself. I do go back and watch my son's updates, and they're just precious, and I love them. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will let you know how cerclage removal goes on Friday.